I'm
Hello.
Gina from the Metal Gods Meltdown, and I have with me Axel from Jailbirds. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me, Gina.
Your fabulous new single, The River, is out today. Congratulations.
Yeah, very, very happy that it's finally out. It's been a long time waiting.
How pleased are you with the feedback from the media and fans so far?
Yeah, everybody seems to be reacting to it, which is good. People haven't forgotten about us because it's been a long time since we haven't released music. You know, these days people forget very quickly what happened last week, who released music, 2 weeks ago. So the fact that, close fans that we've had since the start of our journey have kind of reacted straight away to the release has been very positive for us.
Okay. Can you tell us about your band and who's your biggest influence?
So the band is made up of myself, my brother Jay on the drums, and both my friends Kian O'Malley on the bass and Ed Orr on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, we're friends that we've known each other for a long time and gone through a lot of things in the music business here in Ireland. And Kian joined the band.
What do you enjoy most about being a musician?
I have to say, playing music with my friends is the most important thing for me. It's the reason
Mm-hmm.
why I started, and um, you know, it all feels like you're alive when you come together and you all play the same thing, and the focus is on the song. I think, and the performance comes naturally from that, which is just a bonus, and playing in front of people is a bonus. So yeah, it's definitely the camaraderie between the people that you play with, because they're the ones that you have to hit the road, you have to drive a long time to get the shows, you have to put in the time writing
Mm-hmm.
studio, and if these aren't the right people, then it doesn't make it enjoyable. So yeah, it's the people that I'm with that make it the best
Okay.
about music. Yeah.
How do you balance between the music and the other obligations like work, family?
So that has been kind of a complicated thing since my family's mostly in France and Australia with my brother. Um, our our bass player and guitarist have their family here in Ireland, and we have friends here in Ireland on top of them, and it's great. But the family thing is kind of hard at times.
Yeah.
But we're here for a reason, and we want to expand. So I think
Mm-hmm.
we'll be closer to mainland Europe in the future. But yeah, with work, I guess in the last couple of years things haven't been too difficult because
Mm-hmm.
everyone's been working from home and all these things. Now that things are back open, trying to find a balance is I'm in the middle of this right now. My contract ended from work 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of half looking for work. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's like I want to put as much time into music, and this release is really important.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to take a bit of time for myself first, and I guess I'll be trying to find a new balance very soon, and that's very tricky. It's for anybody that's incredibly tricky nowadays, especially. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Finding the balance is hard these days.
Oh, crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. If you were a song, which one would you be and why?
Oh, there's a song by AC/DC called Riff Raff,
Uh-huh.
and I think that is me in a song because it's like a long introduction. I like long introductions, and it's like it just builds from section to section, and it's like it just gets better the more you go into the song. I think that's me because I'm quite shy and reserved at the start, but the
Mm-hmm.
more you get to know me, the more friendly
And
I think I am.
and loose, more
And
loose.
yeah, yeah, I think that's the song. Yeah,
Okay,
my
nice.
energy and everything. Yeah,
Uh-huh. What are your interests outside of music?
I love to do a little bit of cooking. I'm not great at it, but I just
Mm-hmm.
like spending time just making simple food, and um, I like to try and learn recipes from my family when I'm back in France, and then try them at
Mm-hmm.
home. I fail them often, and then I just get better.
Yeah.
So that's you know something I really enjoy. I guess it's been a long time, but I was very into sports, and I'll be trying to go to the beach to try and surf a bit. It's my Australian side
Mm-hmm.
now that's talking. Um, so those are the two main things outside of music that I really enjoy. Yeah.
Hmm. How did you learn how to play?
I started learning music when I was about 5 years old. My mum put me into music lessons for piano,
Hmm.
so I'm actually a piano player originally. I never got, I got a few I got lessons for a few years. I got a few grades, but it never I could never connect with it as much. I was doing
Hmm.
everything by ear, so I was learning by listening. And then my grandfather in Australia, he has a guitar, and he always showed me things, and I just visually I kind of looked at what he was doing and trying to copy and everything. And from that moment onwards, when I picked up a guitar, it just everything started to make a lot more sense.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was just by listening, and I was about 11 when I picked up guitar, and
Hmm.
I just kept learning by ear and people showing me things. That's all it is really.
Hmm.
Trying
Nice.
to you know, steal
Still
information,
with the
watch a
eyes.
lot of content.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How would you describe your fans?
We have a small fan base.
Hmm.
We're still a small band, but they're a small fan base that are very loud.
I
So
bet they are.
you know they're reactive when when we're posting new music, when we're putting
Hmm.
up posts, and we even after some shows we have drinks with them at the bar because
Yeah, of course.
they're always very supportive. Um, I think they're just very genuine people who love music, so they like rock music, but they like lots of different music because even when I talk with them, we're talking about all different kinds of
Hmm.
things, completely different interests. It's not just dedicated rock fans. It's like I think they're very kind of they're very interested in different aspects of the music and of culture.
Hmm.
So it's great. They're very interesting people when I get to meet them, anyways. So yeah,
How could you describe your music?
our music is very sort of a tip of the hat to the music that we love. So we know that we're influenced by you know AC/DC, Foo Fighters. For the most part, I think
Hmm.
we're not hiding that. We're definitely like a modern rock sound. I think with this new single, we've changed from like a classic rock, and I think we're changing a little bit. The production has changed, so I think it's fresh, kind of modern rock. It's not commercial as a lot of rock nowadays. You go to playlists on
Hmm.
Spotify, you see what's trending. It's completely different to that because it's still got the same methods and um, arrangements and the
Hmm.
sonic kind of landscape. So we still find ourselves with the same formula, but we're trying to refine the little things and make it sort of more appealing. And it's not, just a typical classic rock sound. It's got a little
Yeah,
bit more production to it. Yeah.
yeah. It's good that you're genuine. Yeah.
Well, we don't. I don't think we don't like to talk bullshit or to try and
Yeah.
say something that we aren't or pretend.
Hmm.
That's not us.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing. It's just we're doing this because we love to create the music that we think people will want to hear
Hmm.
for ourselves and for the fans of the music that we like as well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Have you ever played at a wedding?
I have, but not with Jailbirds.
Uh,
I played a biker's wedding
oh,
in
okay.
France actually with my with my brother because myself and my brother we grew up we grew up in Australia but we lived in France for a long time, and that's when we really started to play music when we were in France, and we had really good friends from high school, and that's how we kind of learned how to be in a band. So
Hmm.
we did lots of cover gigs. We played in bars, restaurants, little festivals around the place, and we we somehow got a few gigs with biker gangs, and I won't name any just for
No,
security
no,
reasons
no,
here,
but they're
but
always fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's MCs and MCCs, and
Hmm.
we've done for both, and we had this wedding. It was a small thing, and we were just setting up in a bit of a field with all
Uh-huh.
the bikers, and
Yeah,
we played
nice.
for them. Just Rolling Stones covers, Status
Yeah,
Quo,
yeah,
very old school stuff that really
hmm.
suits ZZ
Yeah,
Top, that
yeah.
kind of stuff. Yeah, that was very interesting.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Especially after many, 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 many beers.
Yes.
Uh,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Have
um,
you been to one for one of the biker wedding? Have you been to one yourself?
yeah, many. Yeah,
Yeah,
always
yeah. It's
special,
incredible
special.
the atmosphere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. What do you guys want your fans to know about you that they might not know already?
Ooh, that's a great question. I wasn't expecting that. I think let's say I think they should know that we're very approachable and um, not to be scared by us because I know on stage we can be very like high energy
Uh-huh.
but we're actually just a like, bunch of kids on stage. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We're very like uh, we're very easygoing and not like I guess there's no barrier. You know,
Yeah,
we're a fan just like the fans, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
It's just that we're on stage playing a bit of music and enjoying ourselves.
Hmm.
So yeah, I guess that we're very approachable and please come and say hello.
Okay. What's the most memorable concert you've been to?
Well, personally speaking, I think my most memorable concert was in December of 2019. There's a band that I really really like called Dinosaur Pileup. They're a British band that did that wrote a new album. They were touring in America for a long time, and they had a new album called Celebrity Mansions. It's very like I want to say like it's a modern rock sound, but like with bit of a I'm gonna say early Foo Fighters mixed with like Blink 182, Sum 41, that kind of very
Oh.
high production sound, but really like energetic. And yeah, they were touring their latest album, and I just became obsessed with it. And they played a small club here in Dublin, about 300 people, and it was packed. It was amazing. They played all the songs I wanted to hear.
Mhm.
I was there with my girlfriend and her brothers that were very into this band as well. So yeah, that was I think my most memorable gig. Dinosaur Pileup at Workman's 2019 in Dublin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you remember the first time you played live and how it felt to have people watching you?
Yeah, I was 10 or 11. It was like a school, like you know how every year in schools
Yeah.
they do like recitals and plays. So there was the whole night, set for each school year to do their play,
Mhm.
and I was in year 6, so I was 11 or 10 or 11. I was a year younger, so essentially between the each year doing their play, there was maybe a little bit of music or these things, and we asked our teachers, can we play some music? And this is me with two other friends. It was just two guitars and a drums, and we played in this like little auditorium in front of all the parents of the year.
Oh.
Just one song, and I still have it on video somewhere. I'll have to
Oh,
find it, but I
wow.
still have it. Yeah, I think my parents had the camera.
Oh,
It was
I would love
amazing.
to
Like
see that.
I have to put it on the page one time.
Yeah.
I'll try and find it and put it on. But yeah, it was. I knew that I wanted to be a musician before this concert.
Hmm.
I just think that it solidified my reason to why to do it because like I guess you just felt so powerful because you could. I think I'm more comfortable playing music than communicating with people.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's a safe comfort zone for me, and I feel great when I can project something,
Yeah.
and especially when it's positive.
Hmm.
Um, and we're doing that for the right reasons. So I think that's yeah,
Hmm.
that was a great gig, great first gig.
Can you tell me why we should check out Jailbirds live?
I can tell you that you know you'll be missing out if you don't. That's an easy answer. Um, I think you come to our shows to see a group of friends play music together that really, um, we've been through a lot and working on it, but it's something that's so approachable. It's not, it's fun. It's not aggressive, but it's loud, and you're meant to just enjoy yourself. and people around us can, in the audience who don't like rock music can appreciate it still.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's happened a couple of times where people have come up to us and said, listen, I don't listen to rock music, but I really enjoyed watching you play. So I think that just for that reason, to be around people who might not be expecting what kind of music we play, and it just builds a stronger community of people who enjoy live music.
Mm-hmm.
And we just want to facilitate that and be another band who can bring positivity to live music and
Mm-hmm.
show that how great it is, how much fun it is, and
Yeah.
you know we've got some fun songs, and they're just it's loud, it's enjoyable, just have take the next person next to you, raise a glass, and have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, with the music you're playing, it should be no problem.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're smiling the whole time. We're so happy to be there.
Yeah. Quick fire round for you, if you're up
All
to it.
right,
Okay. Vinyl or digital?
final.
Hellfest or Wacken?
Hellfest.
Wine or beer?
Beer. Beer.
Denim or leather?
Denim.
Skid Row or Slipknot?
Ooh, that's a great one. Okay, I've got to reply. I think I'm going to have to go with Slipknot.
Mm-hmm. Great. Do you have some final words for your fans and our listeners?
Well, I hope they enjoy listening to our music and discovering many bands like us, and you know enjoy the summer. It's going to be a big one. Stay safe. Take care of one another at these festivals. We're all waiting for these, festivals. So look out for each other and make some memories, some good memories.